UK skilled worker visa route has been a tussle, with many trying to navigate their way to the UK for better opportunities. But knowing how to go about it is of prime importance. Let's discover some of the ways to navigate this route. Take a listen to Mr. Adewale as he takes us on swift ways to apply for a UK skilled worker visa successfully.
So the first thing to do is to check if we have the skills that UK companies are looking for. This is irrespective of sponsorship, sponsorship or not. So just go on LinkedIn or go on Google, go on CV Library, go on Total Jobs, go on read.co.uk. Just put the job you are looking for, civil engineer, check it and just look at the job requirements and the job specification. That is what a typical UK employer will expect a civil engineer to have. So check across board. You can open, I used to say, open about 50 tabs of different kind of jobs, sort them by the date added, and then you can see the latest jobs. Just have an idea of what an employer is looking for in a civil engineer. Then you now do a skills audit of yourself. Okay, for example, as a site engineer here in the UK, we use a lot of total station on site, that Leica total station. Do you know how to use total station? That is a skill. Do you know how to use laser level? That is a skill. Do you know how to use dumpy level? That is a skill that we use on site as a site engineer. If you are an accountant as well, there might be a software that accounting companies are using here in the UK that you may not have used wherever you are. So you need to check that to see that, okay, I have the skills that the employers are looking for. That is number one. Then number two is that UK is always open. For the time that I've known, they have always been open to having skilled people come here. So we now have what we call the skilled worker visa. Back in the day, we used to have the HSMP, we have the Global Talent Visa, but specifically, we are talking about the skilled worker visa here. So what you need to do next is to, let's say for that person in construction, go on Google and check the top 200 construction companies in the UK. You will see them, Balfour Beatty, Lino Rock, Costain, Skanska, Lend-Lease. You will see all of them there. The top 200 construction companies in the UK. Even if you tap the top 500, you will see all of them, they will come up to you. And when you now have that list, you can now go on LinkedIn and check those companies. Or the first thing you might want to do is to check if those companies are on the sponsors register, because the UK government has a register that has about 80,000 employers that can actually sponsor your visa to the UK.
This visa route remains the primary pathway for UK employers to recruit talented professionals from around the world, and there have been some significant updates you need to know about. Let's start with the fundamentals. The skilled worker visa is designed to help UK businesses address skill shortages and maintain competitiveness in the global market. However, before any hiring can begin, employers must obtain a sponsorship license from the UK Home Office. This license is your golden ticket to sponsoring foreign workers. The big news for 2025 is the new salary threshold. The minimum salary requirement has been set at £38,700 per year for most positions. This represents a significant increase from previous years and reflects the government's focus on attracting highly skilled, well-paid professionals. However, there are some important exceptions to this rule, particularly for workers under 26 and roles on the immigration salary list. Speaking of the going rate, it's crucial to understand that employers must pay either the minimum salary threshold or the going rate for the specific occupation, whichever is higher. This ensures that foreign workers are paid fairly according to industry standards and prevents wage undercutting. For healthcare professionals, the Health and Care Visa continues to offer a specialised route with several advantages. This visa category is specifically designed for qualified healthcare workers, including doctors, nurses, and paramedics. The benefits include reduced visa fees, faster processing times, and exemption from the immigration health surcharge, making it particularly attractive for healthcare professionals. Let's talk about costs, as this is often a major consideration for both employers and workers. For employers, The sponsorship license fee varies depending on company size. £536 for small businesses and charities, and £1,476 for larger businesses. Then there's the immigration skills charge, which runs at £1,000 per year of sponsorship for large businesses, £364 for small businesses and charities. Additional costs include the Certificate of Sponsorship assignment fee at £239 per worker, visa fees ranging from £610 to £1,500, and the immigration health surcharge at £1,035 per year. It's important to note that some of these costs cannot be passed on to the worker, so employers need to be clear about their financial obligations. Compliance is another crucial aspect of the skilled worker visa system. Employers must maintain detailed records and use the Sponsorship Management System, SMS, to manage their sponsorship duties. This includes monitoring and reporting any changes in employment status, ensuring workers continue to meet eligibility criteria, and keeping accurate records throughout the sponsorship period. One interesting development in the skilled worker visa route is the option for self-sponsorship. This pathway allows entrepreneurs and independent professionals to establish their own UK-based business while meeting visa requirements. It offers greater flexibility compared to other visa routes like the Innovator Founder visa, though applicants must still meet all standard eligibility criteria. For those considering applying, the English language requirement remains a key component. Applicants must demonstrate their proficiency through approved tests or qualifications. This requirement ensures that workers can effectively communicate in their workplace and integrate into UK society. The sponsorship process itself involves several steps. First, the employer must obtain their sponsorship license. Then they can issue a certificate of sponsorship to their chosen candidate. The worker uses this certificate to apply for their visa, along with proving they meet all other eligibility criteria. Looking at the broader picture, these requirements reflect the UK's commitment to attracting highly skilled professionals while maintaining strict controls on immigration. The increased salary thresholds and compliance requirements show a clear focus on quality over quantity in work-based immigration. For employers, success in using the skilled worker visa route requires careful planning and robust HR systems. They need to factor in not just the immediate costs, but also the ongoing compliance requirements and potential need for professional support in managing their sponsorship duties. The implications for different sectors vary significantly. While tech companies and financial institutions might easily meet the new salary thresholds, other sectors might find it more challenging. This could lead to increased focus on training domestic talent in sectors where international recruitment becomes more difficult. Looking ahead, we expect the skilled worker visa system to continue evolving. Employers and potential applicants should stay informed about any changes and ensure they're always meeting the latest requirements. Thank you for watching this comprehensive guide to the UK's skilled worker visa requirements for 2025. If you're considering applying for this visa or planning to sponsor workers, make sure to seek professional advice for your specific situation. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Stay tuned for more updates on UK immigration changes.